has the largest number of animal species within this one phylum, and this is the most diverse phylum among all animal phylums. So, what are the specific features? And why they are so diverse and present cosmopolitan in nature? So, we will discuss all these things, the special features of arthropods, and today we discuss the classification and special features of arthropods. So, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So first, the features of all arthropods, they are though they are not class specific, they are phylum specific characteristics. What I am going to discuss now, they are phylum specific characteristics. So they are jointed foot, so they are called arthropod. Arthropod means jointed legs. So jointed foot, largest phylum, 9 lakh species, 75% of all known species. And you can think about this still till today, we don't know lots of arthropods. Lots of, specifically, I mean in India, the northeastern regions, almost 30% insect yet to be explored. Plus, means the regions, African countries in desert area. So there are lots of this taxonomical work is going on. Even in our department in AMU, this is known for this taxonomical work on insects. It's a very well-known department. So these insects, spider, crustaceans, millipedes, scorpions, teeth, etc., they are come under this phylum. Most successful phylum, they are ecologically very diverse, present in all regions of the earth. They are cosmopolitan in nature, adapt to air, land, freshwater, marine, and other organisms. They all have exoskeletons. The outer skin of these arthropods are very tough, and they have to protect the animals from the external injuries, and they are called exoskeletons. Body region includes head, thorax, and an abdomen. But in the arthropods, these three distinction is not so distinct. Some have a cephalothorax, head and thorax are fused together. Okay, they are called cephalothorax. Head and thorax are fused, and they are called cephalothorax. All arthropods mold, that is, they share their skeleton, exoskeleton, outer layer of the skin. Acute cells include simple or compoundized. Some have compoundized, and some simple insects or arthropods have simple eyes. Like compoundized are found in the Drosophila or in shrimp, prawn, etc. Then they are bilaterally symmetrical and metamerous, typically with jointed appendages on each metamer. Cilium cavity reduced, not like the annelids. They have a very good cilium cavity, but here, as we are evolutionarily evolved, the cilium cavity is reduced from one phylum to another phylum. Major body cavity that contains the hemocyls, body covered with a chitinous cuticle. Arthropods use pheromones to communicate with each other, like honeybees and other grasshoppers, etc. They have open circulatory systems, complete digestive systems, and efficient means of waste excretion. Arthropods reproduce sexually, but some exhibit parthenogenesis, but very few, very few. So the nervous system resembles the annelids, that is the dorsal fused ganglia forming brain, ventral ganglia continuing into the double ventral nerve cord. Circulation is of the open type, many chambered heart, major vessels, and sinuses. We will discuss all these digestive systems, nervous systems, and excretory system or respiratory system when we will study the individual arthropods. Respiration through body surface, ears, trachea, or book lungs. Excretion by pseudomonas, Malpighian tubules, or green or coxal glands. Most with anterior photoreceptors, most membrane development involves a succession of molds. Metamorphosis from larva to adult is also observed in arthropods. So as I discussed, they are, as I told you, they are in cosmopolitan nature. They found everywhere. आप लोगों के बीच में हिंदी मीडियम के कोई हो भाई? हिंदी मीडियम स्टूडेंट हो कोई? मैं तो ये ध्यान ही नहीं दिया. किसी का हिंदी मीडियम था क्लास में? हिंदी या एनी अदर रीजनल लैंग्वेज की मीडियम ना, सब इंग्लिश मीडियम के स्टूडेंट हो?
क्या सर?
किसी की हिंदी मीडियम के स्टूडेंट हो आप लोगों की बैच में? ना सभी इंग्लिश मीडियम की हो?
सर मैं हिंदी मीडियम का हूँ।
अच्छा अच्छा, तो बीच बीच में आपको हिंदी भी बोलना पड़ेगा, नया स्टूडेंट हो आप लोग. ये कौन है भाई? वीडियो ऑफ कर दो. CHP 105, प्लीज टर्न ऑफ योर वीडियो. So, as I discussed, you are cosmopolitan in nature, means they are found everywhere in the world. आप लोगों को मिस कुछ इंसेक्ट जो होता है लाइक बैक्टीरिया, दे आर कॉस्मोपोलिटन नेचर. कॉस्मोपोलिटन इस एनिमल को बोला जाता है दोज एनिमल्स व्हिच आर फाउंड एवरीवेयर इन द वर्ल्ड. जो एनिमल आपको दुनिया में हर जगह मिलता है उसको बायोलॉजिकल लैंग्वेज में कॉस्मोपोलिटन बोला जाता है. So insects are found everywhere in the world, be it a desert, cold, sea, fresh water, hill, mountain, कुछ भी हो वहाँ पे आपको इंसेक्ट मिल जाएगा. So they are cosmopolitan in nature. So now the question is how they survive in extreme cold to the extreme hot, salt water to the sweet water, hill to mountain to the lowest level of the earth. तो इसका रीजन क्या है? The reason for their cosmopolitan nature and for their success are they have the versatile exoskeleton. ये देखो आपका exoskeleton depending on the nature of the survival, depending on the environment, depending on the food habit, depending on the ecological conditions, depending on the ecosphere, they have different types of exoskeletons found in the arthropods. So this is the first characteristics or first features. For these reasons, they can survive anywhere in the world. Next was the efficient locomotion. आपको कुछ इंसेक्ट की देखो लेग कितना लंबा है, किसी की छोटे छोटे, इसको जहाँ पे जितना जरूरत है इतना लेग है. They have the versatile different types of legs observed in the arthropods. So they have the different types of locomotion and they efficiently move from one place to another place depending on their food habit and ecological environment. They are peeped directly to cells in terrestrial insects. Highly developed sensory organs. They can sense very like a honeybee, they have the very strong sense organs. Complex behavior. आपको ड्रोसोफिला की जो बिहेवियर है वो स्पाइडर की बिहेवियर से डिफरेंट है. स्पाइडर की जो बिहेवियर है वो स्कॉर्पियन से डिफरेंट है. They have a very complex behavior. Even within a class, the different animals have different behavior. And then metamorphosis. ये जो मेटामॉर्फोसिस है आपको एनवायरमेंट की सिचुएशन की, एज की सिचुएशन की, आपकी बिहेवियर की सिचुएशन की, दे कैन मेटामॉर्फोज. Now the exoskeleton here you can say this is not in your syllabus. You can study it or not. It is not a problem. But आप लोगों के नॉलेज के लिए मैं ये दो स्लाइड डाला हूँ. एक्सोस्केलेटन देखो एक्सटर्नल नॉट एनवेलप्ड बाय लिविंग टिश्यू. प्रोटेक्शन देखो कितना प्रोटेक्शन होता है. प्रोक्यूटिकल, देन इपिक्यूटिकल, ये सीटी होता है आपको इंसेक्ट किसी इंसेक्ट में देखोगे. एंड देन हियर इट स्टार्ट्स बेसिक मेम्ब्रेन एपिडर्मिस. हम लोगों का क्या होता है एपिडर्मिस एकदम ऊपर नहीं है. इनको देखो एपिडर्मिस के ऊपर कितना बड़ा एक प्रोटेक्शन लेयर है. ये जो एक्सोस्केलेटन है ये दिस इज ओनली फाउंड इन इंसेक्ट्स. And this called this also waterproof also. लोकोमोशन की देखो कितने टाइप की लेग होते हैं. मैंडिबुल ये आप लोग प्रैक्टिकल में करोगे. आप लोग प्रैक्टिकल में कराएंगे. So these two slides are not in your syllabus. Just for your information, I have just this slide. Now classification. As we observed in the Annelida, there are different types of classification present in different books. Like Barnes, this classifications, phylum, subphylum, and then classes. But we will follow only one classification, that is the standard one. Then another classification you can observe it here. This classification generally for coaching classes like Oshuka and other coaching classes, they use this classification. And we follow the birth process in Jordan and Burma for arthropoda. Okay, classification. So we have in your class, you just follow this classification. There are different classifications present. One is on Kotpal or this other books also. So, but we just follow for arthropoda classification. We just follow birth and process, and these same protocols was written also in the Jordan in Burma invertebrate zoology. So, phylum arthropoda, they are divided into the three subphylum. Is the Trilobitomerpha, Calcinata, Mandibolata. There are three subphylum. So again, they are the extinct organisms and they are fossilized. Okay, there are no living animals under this subphylum. This subphylum Chalcirata, they have three classes. There's a Merostomata, Arachnida, and Pycnognida. Then Mandibolata, there are six classes. There's Crustacea, Chilopoda, Diplopoda, Symbilla, Sauropoda, and Insecta. Now we'll discuss this whole subphylum is extinct now. Okay, and this is where you can see this. How can the scientists identify the paleozoologists? They identified this here. You can see this is the 540 million years old uh, fossils. Here you can see this is almost 540 million years old. The whole subphylum is extinct now, and this name belongs to the Trilobita or Trilobitomorpha. So they are the same because they are sometimes in some books you see this name they put under the subphylum category, and this is under class category. But in some books you'll find they directly put this one in the subphylum category. Okay, but anyway they are the same things. Trilobitomorpha or Trilobita. Tri means three, lobos means loops. Three loops. They had the three loops and divided into three longitudinal regions. They all are extinct, open, and they are flattened. And some of these examples are here. In our museum, I think we have one or two fossils of that group in our zoology department. If you in future if you visited the museum, you got it. Then Subphylum Calcinera, horseshoe crabs, spiders, ticks, mites, and scorpions, they all come under the Calcinera. No antennae, they don't have the antenna. Six pairs of appendages. First pair, pincer, fang like Calcinera. You can see they are divided into two parts. First one is the prosoma, and this is the opisthosoma. So this is the consists of the abdomen. This part, this opisthosoma consists of abdomen, and prosoma consists of the head and all the legs. So they are divided. This insect is divided. This subphylum is divided. Those insects come under this subphylum. They are divided into two parts. They are the opisthosoma and prosoma. For opisthosoma consists of the abdomen region. This particular abdomen region here you can see this is the abdomen, and this is the cephalothorax. Cephalothorax. Then here you can see they contain this cephalothorax or prosoma. They contain all the appendages, walking legs. Okay. So six pairs. First pair pincer, fang like. Here you can see this is the first pair, and then the second pair the pedipalps and three to third to six, third, fourth, fifth, sixth pair walking legs. They are the walking legs. Fourth, fifth, sixth, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. They are the walking legs, and this is the second pair is pedipalps, and this is the pincer. किसी को अगर काटा होगा किसी ने कभी खाया होगा तो पता होगा body divided into two segments. Now the cephalothorax, the prosoma, here this is the cephalothorax, fused head and thoracic region. For this region, they are called the cephalothorax. For cephalothorax means the head and thoracic regions are fused. This particular region is called again. I am telling you this is called prosoma phylum. Some insects spread that is like tick. Tick, you already started is the Lyme disease. It's caused by bacteria, but it is this vector is the tick. Next is class Merostomata. Next one is the class first class. This is the Merostomata. Horseshoe crabs belongs to this class. Horseshoe crab. आप किसी ने अगर सी बीच में गया होंगे तो बहुत देखे होंगे ये सब देखने को मिलता है. Answers for 250 million years old. This is considered as one of the oldest surviving animals in the world. one of the oldest surviving animals, have remained unchanged since Cambrian period. Have exoskeleton similar to trilobites, feed on seaweed, mollusks, and worms on bottom of the oceans. Females lay or eggs on land. Next class is this is Arachnida, spiders, scorpions, and mites belong to this class. Most are predaceous. Spiders are the largest group of arachnids. Most are harmless, beneficial to humans. Most arachnids have only two body regions as cephalothorax and then abdomen. Here you can see cephalothorax and abdomen. Arachnids have two chalciri. Here you can see. Okay, I'm showing you this. This is very. This is the chalciri, but it is very small. You can't see. Arachnids have two chalciri. Here I can see you. This is the chalciri. What is this? This is called chalciri. Okay. This particular in the mouth region. This is the called chalciri. So this is the chalciri for poisoning prey and two pedipalps for sensing and handling food. Okay. This already I showed you. This is the pedipalps. What is this? You can see. This is the pedipalp just to capture the prey, and this is the chalcirate. They just poison the prey and kill them, and then they eat it. Okay. Four remaining appendages aid in locomotion. Some spiders give painful, dangerous bites. स्पेसिफिकली आपको हिली रीजन में जाओगे तो बहुत ही डेंजरस बाइट होता है, कभी कभी लोग मर भी जाते हैं. Scorpion sting can be painful and dangerous. Here you can see this is one. This is also arachnid. Spiders have a silk glands for spinning webs and for wrapping their eggs in a cocoon. क्या आप लोग देखे होंगे नेचुरली देखने को मिलता है किसी फ्लैट के कोने में देख लेना किसी स्पाइडर की how they make the webs and other things. Ticks and mites have only one body segment. Ticks feed on mammalian blood and can expand up to 1 centimeter. आप किसी ने ticks को देखे हो? कटमल देखे हो किसी ने?
क्या सर?
कटमल देखने को किसी को देखो कटमल 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 जानते हो ना?
यस सर.
हाँ, ये इंसान के खून पीता है, आजकल मिलता नहीं, लेकिन कभी 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 किसी पुराना मुसाफिर खाना या सरकारी होटल में जाओगे तो मिल जाता है वो कटमल. Mites are very small and cannot be seen by the naked eye. However, their bites called stingers can be felt. Scorpions have many body segments and two pincers and have a long tail with a venomous stinger at the end. Next class, the third class is Pycnognida. Fish spiders. देखो ये आपको मिल जाएगा कभी आप बे ऑफ बंगाल या बॉम्बे में जाओगे और सी बीच में जाओगे या गोवा में जाओगे तो आप देख लेना ये कभी कभी देखने को मिलता है. लेकिन ये स्पाइडर जो है स्पेसिफिकली अटलांटिक ओशन में खुद देखा बहुत ज्यादा देखने को मिलता है. अटलांटिक ओशन की तरफ जस्ट फ्लोरिडा वोरिडा ये आप जाओगे कभी सब मैक्सिकन साइड में तो आपको ये स्पाइडर्स ओपनली आप देखोगे. They are only 1,000 marine species. They all are marine. Pycnids can be found from the intertidal regions to depth around 7,000 meters. Can you imagine it? इसलिए वो कम देखने को मिलता है. Most are small, but a few deep sea prawns each up to 70 centimeter diameter across the legs. They feed by sucking juices from the soft-bodied invertebrates like molluscus वो हो जाता है उसको वो करते साफ करते हैं. So a long proboscis. The body itself is not divided into early organized stigmata or regions as is most other arthropods. Here you can see, you can observe they are not very distinct. And anterior regions bears beside the proboscis 3 or 4 pairs of appendages. Facial appendages called oviducts when present make up the 4 pairs. Next, the largest subphylum is the Mandibulata. Okay, the third subphylum and the largest subphylum is the Mandibulata. The name Mandibulata refers to the mandibles or jaws, which are the characterizing features of its member arthropods, consisting of centipods, millipedes, sauropods, and symphylans, hexapoda insect and their relatives. Constitute the largest and most varied arthropod group and are characterized by the presence of modified appendages, flanking the mouth and used as jaws. Their excretory organs are modified nephridia as a rule producing a dilute urine that contains a great deal of ammonia. The first classification and the largest group is the crustaceans. अब देखो किसी ने प्रॉन खाया हो भाई यहाँ पे आप लोगों के ग्रुप में? और बंगाल की तो कोई एक स्टूडेंट था, बंगाल साउथ इंडिया में तो कोई नहीं है शायद। ये साउथ इंडिया में और बंगाल में बहुत ही फेमस फिश है, ये दिस इज कॉल्ड प्रॉन। और बंगाल की हो भाई बेच में क्लास में? आज नहीं आया क्या शेख साहब? देख नहीं देख रहा हूँ आज एब्सेंट है। So this is the crustacean and what is the crustacean? Crustacean is the shell. इनका देखो जितने crustacean है इसका shell होता है ऊपर। ये देखो, आप देखो जितने crustacean है they have the shells. ये shrimp है। एक्चुअली हमारे यहाँ पे क्या होते हैं, इंडिया में जो प्रॉन मिलता है फ्रेश वाटर प्रॉन जो है और shrimp they looks like same. Actually shrimps are found in the ocean और सी होते, तो हम दोनों को ही प्रॉन बोलते थे या दोनों को श्रिम्प बोलते थे। आजकल श्रिम्प मिलता है यहाँ पे लोकल अलीगढ़ की मार्केट में भी मिल जाता है श्रिम्प। So they are seafood. Crustas, they actually the name Crustacea came from the word crusta. It means shell. They lobster, crayfish, shrimp, crab, water flea, and radish. I love this seafood. आप लोगों का कभी लॉबस्टर या क्रेफिश आपको मिल जाए तो खाना, कभी जाओगे तो यूरोपियन कंट्री या जापान में जाओगे या अमेरिकन कंट्रीज अमेरिका में देखोगे कितना टेस्टी होता है। So the first one is a crustacean. Most crustaceans are aquatic, mostly marine, and use gills for gas exchange. आपको लॉबस्टर और क्रस्टेशियन, सिर्फ क्रस्टेशियन की रेस्टोरेंट मिलता है यूएस में। only crustacean food. Two pairs of antennae for sensing. क्या रिफरेंस? आप देखे होंगे प्रॉन में या सील पे मिलता है। Two pairs of antennae for sensing, mandibles for crushing food and move side to side. Eyes are located on the movable stalks. Many have 5 pairs of walking legs used for seizing prey and cleaning other appendages. First pair is often modified into strong claws. एक क्रस्टेशियन आप लोगों का प्रैक्टिकल में है, आप लोगों का जो क्लास हो जाएगा अभी वो पढ़ाएंगे हम लोग प्रॉन के बारे में डिटेल्स पढ़ोगे, तो ये जो प्रॉन है उसका प्रैक्टिकल भी है आप लोगों का, अपेंडिजेस प्रैक्टिकल है आप लोगों का, वो प्रैक्टिकल नोटबुक में भी उसको लिखना पड़ेगा। क्रस्टेशियन crabs, lobster, shrimp, we already told you, some have 3 body sections and others have only 2. 2 में ये देखो आपको land crustacean जो होता है generally they have only 2. Here you can see some of the land crustaceans like keelbacks most live in the drum environment. आपको जहाँ पे कूड़े वूड़े देखते हैं वहाँ पे देखोगे इस टाइप की बाग देखने को मिल जाएगा। They have some in the 3 and some in the 2 body sections. These two things are not in your syllabus, but I put it because I love these animals. आपको देखने को मिल जाएगा। दे आर द बायोमिलिट्री, आप पढ़ भी सकते हो, जस्ट यू कैन अवॉइड, आप लोगों का सिलेबस में ये चीज नहीं है। Now the next class is Chilopoda. Class Chilopoda, they are centipedes. Here you can see 100 feet. So that's why it is called centipede. Centipedes ये देखो, ये आपको देखने को मिल जाएगा इंडिया हमारा किसी कंडीशन में वेट लैंड में या गोबर उबर जो जहाँ पे देखते हो अभी आसपास देखोगे ये देखने को मिल जाता है। It is a flat segmented body with a pair of legs on each segment, have a hand peering eyes. ये eyes होता है, आपको ये देखने को मिल जाएगा। Then Diplopoda, class Diplopoda और millipedes 1000 feet. Okay, एक को centipede की बोलते हैं उसको 100 feet और दूसरे को millipedes की बोलते हैं they have 1000 feet. It has a 2 pairs of legs on each body segment. The Greek translation is double footed. That's why it is called Diplopoda, double footed. The main characteristics of both the Chilopoda and Diplopoda, centipedes belongs to class Chilopoda and millipedes belongs to class Diplopoda, which we discussed. Centipedes are carnivores and eat soil arthropods, snails, slugs, and worms. Centipede bites are painful to humans. Both have the Malpighian tubules for waste excretions. Both have tracheal tubes for gas exchange. Millipedes eat most plants and dead material. Okay. also have the pink blind spots carrying predators. आपको ये देखो मिलिपिड और आपको ये मिल जाएगा किसी हिली एरिया में जाओगे तो किसी आपको घाटी एरिया में आपको इसको देखने को मिल जाएगा आपको यार यू कैन सी इसका बाइट भी इससे एक बार बाइट भी लेता हूँ बचपन में व्हेन आई वाज अ स्कूल स्टूडेंट बाइट किया तो बहुत पेनफुल होता है जगह एकदम फूल जाता है देन द क्लास सिम्पाइला Class Symphyla means pseudocentipedes and symphylians. Small, they are blind, fast-running, centipede-like animals. Here you can see this particular region is the circus, trunk, and head, and there is no eye here. You can see. अल्लाह की कुदरत देखो क्या क्या देखने को मिलता है दुनिया में. Symphyla means symphyla. Symphyla. The meaning is phylus. The leaves are small arthropods 2 to 10 millimeter in length. Big sim means same, phylus means leaf. Okay, so it looks like the same. Small arthropods, they are 2 to 10 mm in length, found in occupied soil and leaf mold, superficially resemble centipedes, and are often called garden centipedes. They lack eyes and have 12 leg-bearing trunk segments. Here you can see they don't have the eyes. Remember this is the main characteristic of this phylum. Sorry, class. The posterior segment may have on one pair of spinators or long sensory bristles. These are the sensory bristles. Symphylians normally feed on decaying baby bristles. However, some species are pests to vegetables and flowers. Then the class Poropoda. Class Poropoda, Poropods or Poropodons or Poronids. Poropods are small, less than 5 mm, eyeless, pale, terrestrial invertebrates with 11 segments and 9 pairs of legs. Latin and Greek translate into the small footed animals. That's why they are called Pauropods. Members of this Cephalopoda order Greek to small and as I told you, animals with 11 segments. These animals live in forest food litter where they feed on fungi, humus, and other decaying organic matter. उत्तराखंड में ये एनिमल काफी मिलता है हमारे इंडियन उत्तराखंड में. They are very small size and clean, moist of the skeleton, allow gas sucking across the body surface. और केरल की आपकी जो बुश एरिया होता है जो जंगल एरिया होता है केरल की आपको उस एरिया में काफी इस एनिमल को मिलते हैं. And diffusion of nutrients and waste in the body cavity. Then the next, the largest group of the arthropods class is insecta. Insecta are the largest group and most successful arthropods in the earth. Insects may only mate once or twice in their lifetime. Remember this. Like in case of honeybee, they mate only one time. Some very rare, very few insects, they mate 2 times. Internal fertilization, large number of eggs are produced to ensure a large number of offspring. Females lay eggs in wood or in the ground. May go through complete or incomplete metamorphosis depending on the species. Okay. See there are all this butterfly, honeybee, Drosophila, ant, all this comes in the insect. Okay? And some are wingless and some are with wing. Insect complete metamorphosis. They complete metamorphosis of that egg. Then there are 4 stages: egg, larvae, pupa, and adult. We'll discuss one insect as a model organism in our later classes. Incomplete metamorphosis. Those insects they have the incomplete met they have the egg, nymph, and adult. Okay, like one example is the Subphylum. मेरा काफी काम है उस ऑर्गेनिज्म में उसको प्यूपा नहीं मिलता है. They just convert egg to nymph and nymph to adult. Nymphs complete with adults for the same resources and are not sexually they are mature. थैंक यू भाई. आज ये आपका आर्थ्रोपोडा क्लासिफिकेशन हो गया. नेक्स्ट वी विल डिस्कस वन बाय वन आर्थ्रोपोडा की जो आपकी सिलेबस में एक एक एग्जांपल लेंगे और हम लोग डिटेल्स चेक करेंगे. टुडे वी विल जस्ट डिस्कस द क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ आर्थ्रोपोडा. आपका कुछ स्लाइड एक्स्ट्रा है पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं. आप जो क्लास स्पेसिफिक है जस्ट फॉर योर नॉलेज आई पुट लिटिल थिंग्स एक्स्ट्रा आपके सिलेबस